Now, authorities have taken steps to direct many people who were here in the country as well as many people who arrived from overseas. They have been directed to quarantine centers situated across the island. Now, a group of 280 people who completed the particular quarantine process returned to their relevant residences today. The army said that these people had undergone quarantine in the Katukaliava, Khandakadu and Iranamadu quarantine centers.
108 people who completed the quarantine process at the quarantine centres in the Sri Lanka Light Infantry Camp in Katukaliava, Minneria Polonnaruwa left for their homes today. They had returned to the country from India on the 20th of March. No one has to worry about this. We remained under quarantine for a period of 14 days and we were treated very well. No one should be afraid of the quarantine process. They treated us even better than our families do. We thank President Rajapaksa and the army for all the support. 7 students who returned from India were among the group who returned to their homes today.
Another 598 Sri Lankans are stuck overseas, unable to return to the island. We returned prior to the imposition of the lockdown restrictions. I urge everyone to look into this matter as well. We thank the army for all the support.
They were residents of Colombo, Kandy, Dambulla, Mathura and Kurunegala. The Sri Lanka Air Force said that 172 people left the quarantine centre at the Iranamadu Air Force camp today. Meanwhile, 5 people who returned from India recently received their self-quarantine discharge certificate.
Currently, there is an island-wide curfew that is in effect and 242 people have been arrested for violating curfew between 6 a.m. and 12 noon today.
83 vehicles have been seized by the police during this time period. A total of 12,465 people have been arrested for violating curfew since it was imposed on the 20th of March. In addition, 3,100 vehicles have been seized during this period. Police curfew continues to be in effect across all districts in the island. Curfew in the Colombo, Gampaha, Kalutara, Puttalam, Kandy and Jaffna districts will continue to be in effect until further notice. Curfew in the remaining 19 districts will be lifted at 6 a.m. on the 6th of this month.
Meanwhile, 203 people who violated curfew in the Anuradhapura district were arrested today. Police said that these arrests had been made between last night and this afternoon. 35 motorcycles and a luxury vehicle have been impounded. A person who had transported dry rations using a banner containing the state symbol and the Sathosa logo had been arrested in the Talava area in Anuradhapura. Our correspondent said that the suspect had been transporting goods to shops in the area. A person who had engaged in an illicit liquor racket during curfew was arrested in Hungama. Police said that 30 litres of liquor, a barrel and a locally manufactured revolver used to fire T-56 rounds of ammunition were recovered from the suspect. The suspect has been identified as a 30-year-old resident of the same area. Meanwhile, police took measures to shut down shops and evict hawkers who were selling vegetables during curfew along the Kandy Road. 3 suspects who violated curfew have been taken into custody.
Now, many services in